Today we're going to complete an assignment filling out a soapstone graphic organizer using the story Sinner in the Hands of an Angry God. It's a sermon by Jonathan Edwards. Natural men are held in the hand of God, suspended over the pit of hell. The devil is waiting for them. Hell is opening up for them, and the flames gather and flash about them and will swallow them up. The only thing that can save them is a God who is angry with them. I will use this awful subject to wake up people in this congregation who have not accepted Christ as their Savior. You know you are kept out of hell, but you do not know that it is only God that keeps you safe. You think instead that it is your good health and your concern for your own life. Your wickedness makes you as heavy as lead. If God lets you go, you will sink into the bottomless gulf. Nothing will hold you up, just as a spider's web will not stop a falling rock. God's wrath is like waters that are dammed up. As long as you do evil, the waters will rise and grow mighty. God saves you by holding the waters back. But if God removes his hand, the fiery floods of his fury will rush out and destroy you. The bow of God's wrath is bent, and justice bends the arrow at your heart and strains the bow. It is only the mere pleasure of God that keeps the arrow from being made drunk with your blood. God, who holds you over the fiery pit just as you would hold a disgusting insect over a fire, is dreadfully angry. You are 10,000 times more horrible in his eyes than the most poisonous snake. It was only God's hand that has kept you from being dropped into the hell since you got up this morning. Only God's hand has kept you out of the fiery pit as you sit in church this morning. And only God's hand keeps you at this very moment from dropping into hell. O sinner, think about the terrible danger you are in. The great furnace of wrath, full of the fire of God's anger. You can hang over it by a slender thread. The flames around the thread and threaten to burn it. You have no way to save yourself. There is nothing that you have ever done, nothing that you can do to persuade God to spare you for one moment. So here is a copy of the Soapstone Graphic Organizer, and in the questions below, we'll be filling this out as your assignment. So we want to look at the speaker. So who is speaking? The occasion, the time and place, what is the historical context, or what is the genre? The audience, who is the story for? And what is the purpose of it? And then a subject, consider the title, what is the text mainly about, and you want to summarize it. And then the tone, the emotional mood or effects of this story. So answer the questions below.